Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to SOMA. And to the exercise of running around underwater, not knowing where to go. Which is... It's a beautiful and mesmerizing and atmospheric sight, this place. That is damn sure. But, I don't know what to do. At all.
Did you move the outer shields? No, the thin one, the yielder. Yeah, I know it's not technically a shield. Never mind, I found it.
But so one of the shuttles was numbered 216, which is mentioned in that terminal over there. You. Oh, sure. Let's restore audio files.
Strasky, you can see the Zeppelin now.
Good. Sorry about the mess. Without the positioning system, the Zeps just keep losing their set routes. Voljet did say that you could have fixed it on your side by rejigging the antenna. Guess it doesn't matter now. Are all of you coming?
No, just me, Goy, and Creer. Akers is set on being a stubborn old man.
All right. See you soon, Brandon. Happy evac.
Okay.
Peter, can you hear me?
I hear you, Terry. I mean, Mr. Akers, sir.
I've changed my mind. I would like to come to Theta. Let Delta sleep.
Of course. Wow. Honestly, didn't expect to hear from you again. Such a long time since you checked in. We have a few divers in a Zeppelin surveying Lambda at the moment. I'll just make sure they pick you up when they're done.
Thank you for the warning. I'll make sure they feel welcome.
Okay. See you when you get here.
So yeah, Akers is a crazy person who's been injecting people in here with something that kills them because it's awesome. So, you know. Or at least apparently kills them, I don't even know anymore. Oh, so I was supposed to... So yeah, 216... Engine failure. Okay. Well, try 840 and ask again. That's my next guess then. I thought I would just find one of the Zeppelins by going into the direction of the antenna, and then I'd find something creepy, but I don't know. Apparently no.
Why would you want to go to Theta? Why be a small fish in a big pond, you know?
840. Let's hope for the best. I can't believe I just didn't check the rest of this monitor. I'm sure you've been yelling at me like, Creostix, you goddamn moron! That's not how you play the game. I know. I made a mistake apparently then, because this is what I was supposed to do then. And still not responding, but engine failure. Okay, and 049, same thing. I mean, chances are even that doesn't work, but I mean, it's the only lead I have. Come now, go! Which number was it again? I don't remember. You. There you go. And okay. I was
on its way. Better get ready.
Ready how? By taking a shit? I don't. How do you get ready for a Zeppelin, man? Like actually. I was almost certain that wouldn't work at all.
That's definitely the Zeppelin.
If you say so. I don't think there's any people in it, so you know. Or at least not alive ones. Oh! So that's the Silt Strider from Morrowind. Okay, okay. That's what that picture was in the, like, ages past. Oh. Okay. This sort of a Zeppelin, sure. Like a hot air balloon with things. Ca Hi!
No, we're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
Delta. At least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Yay!
Hank, you think you can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's too big for the shuttles. I'm sure it can carry us.
But?
Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
I have to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to point me in the direction of the closest tool chip storage?
I think it would be easier to just take one from a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on. I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
We're just robots. Sort of. I'll get us a chip.
But yeah, I mean, that would essentially mean that, hey,
Guess I have no choice.
I guess I don't. But I know of two robots. The tiny helper one, which is somewhere, and then the crazy, well, the bull one. You've been helping me. I'm not gonna, yeah. Where's the other one? Come on. Because even if that is a sort of a crazy existence of a semi-copied human, it doesn't seem sentient anymore, so...
Oh, come on.
Do. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. There you go. Give chip. Why did you just... Why would you throw the stun baton away? You... No, let's take it with us, you idiot. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake.
I hope this works.
I sure do as well, but take the stun baton with you, you more... You have robots that are just hulking around trying to kill you. You just got an item that would, at the very least, not hurt in its ability to be able to a bit hurt them, you know? You have a weapon to do something about them with. Sure, it took 4 hits to take that one down, or 3, but still, it's something. It's more than, oh, robot, I'm naked and I'm dead. You know, it's... I get a weapon to deal with robots. Throws the weapon away. Like, Simon, come on. Give me the stun, but that's not okay. I don't like. That is. Oh, and then the game just removes it from existence. Thanks. Yeah. Good. Great. Yeah, that's I call really not quite thought through there. Like you get a weapon and then the game just bolt this away with the weapon. Sure. I mean, if you really didn't want me to have a weapon, you could have just said, it immediately broke down and from center into half when I used it, you know? That would have been annoying, but, you know, fine. What's this now? Come on. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Where do I put the chip thing? There. Yay!
Thanks, Simon. Don't be mad, okay? We really needed that chip.
I'm
We'd be
crazy.
stuck here.
Not mad.
Did you do it?
Haha.
Kill a robot like that?
I get attached to them too. I'm not a monster. But in this case, it had to be done.
He was talking. I mean, he was delusional, but he seemed sincere. Present.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine.
I'm
Is he really that different from us?
I'm sure it's fine.
It's
Yeah.
just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in. I'm a robot.
Didn't we cover this already?
Guess I've known ever since I woke up at Upsilon. I just keep suppressing it. Like my brain doesn't want me to think about it. It's really
Well,
hard. not
Your
to think
scan
about
of a brain.
Yeah. Could you maybe hit that switch over there so we could get moving?
it. Oh, yeah, sure.
Catherine, you're really joy to talk to. You know that? You really listen like a champ and a pro, and you really just, just help others handle stuff very well, yes. Blunt as a hammer, that lady. Well, robot lady, but still. I hit the switch, what now?
Thanks.
Well, let's go for a ride. Can I sit down? No? Oh well. But yeah, I'm really miffed about that losing the weapon immediately. That's like, why? And Simon says that I'm a robot, but again, I still have a question about that, because if I am a robot, then what's with the diving suit? Am I like a processor inside a diving suit? Because all the other people were just people in diving suits. Why the diving suit if I'm... There's something to this still, I'm not sure. Because all the other robots just look like robots. But I just walking, talking diving suit, like what?
You did really good back there, Simon. We got a slight delta detour, but we're back on track.
Yay!
We should touch down on a cargo platform just outside Theta. Then we just head inside, grab the Dunbat, and head down the abyss. 4,000 meters. That's a long way. You don't
Out.
have to worry though, because with the Dunbat, the Ark could have been in the Mariana Trench. It'll hold for anything.
That's great.
And then we can start listening to other people when they talk, because that's how conversations work.
Oh, sorry. I just can't stop thinking about what we've become. It's clear that we're no longer human. But then how can I feel like Simon? How can I feel like anything at all? I mean, technically, I don't have any ears, no mouth. Christ, that's a weird thing to think about. I mean, I'm making sounds. I'm still saying things.
You sure are. Okay. Your new body most likely has senses similar to those you had as a human. And your mind, only knowing one way to perceive the world, superimposes that skill set on top of your new features.
So
Okay.
my mind is covering it up, pretending nothing's different.
If it didn't, you'd probably be incapable of interacting with the world at all. And the stress would either kill you or make you go insane.
So I've found a good balance between awareness and ignorance. Does that mean I shouldn't think about this stuff, or are my thoughts actually making me cope? Could I tip the balance by suddenly gaining some insight and go insane?
I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, we have real things to deal with. Saving mankind, remember? Speaking of which, we're closing in on Theta. I'll eject the Omni tool. As always, don't forget to take me with you.
Kath, before you go, the artificial intelligence you mentioned in the escape vessel,
Yeah, the Warden unit, the WOW.
is it the WOW's fault that we're like this? I mean, it seems like something an unreliable AI would do.
I suppose it set the ball in motion, but it's not directed with purpose. It's really complicated to explain how machines think, Simon. Concentrate on getting inside Theta, okay? See you soon.
WoW could have set this in motion. That's... Because that's the question which keeps popping up, that would still say that someone is responsible for quote-unquote uploading me into the diving suit thing, whatever. But so okay, so that dialogue again, it fits to what I've been thinking, and but it also sort of fits into the notion of why are some of the robots insane? Because maybe they are indeed at some point, or at least have been scans of humans, but they realized something and couldn't cope with it and went immediately insane, and that's what they're being now. So, and are sometimes even just barely sentient because or barely whatever because they are so insane. But I am wondering though, I haven't seen a robot model like me anywhere. I've seen diving suits like mine and they've all been people. And I know I'm not a person. That's obvious, a brain scan. But what sort of a robot is a diving suit? I haven't seen one of those anywhere else. Also, that's a big shadow of a fish. Oh, that's from there. Okay, good. Okay.
Strasky, wake up Dr. Masters. We're bringing in anchors.
What's wrong?
What can I say? He's had a rough day.
Jesus Christ. He's all butchered by structure shrapnel. The biosurgeon a number on him.
Brandon, flip the panic switch on the suit. I don't want to burn through the oxygen.
You're kidding, right? He's fucking hanging on by a thread. We need to move him.
Strasky, get the infirmary ready. We need to move fast.
Wait, where are Kumarabi and the others?
This is all we got. I guess it's still at Delta.
I can't do this on my own. Grab the other side.
Strask, ready or not, we're coming in.
All right, see you soon.
So Akers played possum and got with the people here then and killed all the other ones in Delta. That's what I'm gathering from that because wow, sure the number on him. What shrapnel? Sure, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, he's still the crazy one who's trying to kill everyone, right? So that's what I'm guessing here. Huh. Okay. It's getting a little... Is there more here? Yes.
This thing on? Can everyone hear me?
Go ahead, Strom.
Listen up, all members of staff. The ARC project has caused a lot of arguments the last few months. I'm not going to pretend I understand what the hell Sarang talked about and how his continuity suddenly made sense to kill yourself. For the fucking love of God, or whatever you think is important, don't kill yourself. This place is miserable enough. Don't force your friends to clean up your blood. Rest in peace, all of you. Good?
Beautiful, sir. All right, everyone. Show's over. Get back to work.
What? Well, I guess that's good advice. Don't kill yourself. But continuity. What now?
Right? Thank you, Catherine. Wait. Am I already here?
Huh.
I don't understand.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Who
Well.
is that? Mark?
No, we haven't met before.
Is this Ark?
I think we're safe.
Oh, I was so worried something had gone wrong.
What's your name?
Robin Bass. Theta Field Service Technician.
Nice to meet you, Robin.
From the interview from like back when where I found Catherine, one of them was Robin Bass.
How did you get here?
I got scanned, like the others. And then I killed myself.
Oh,
At
boy.
least I think so. I can't remember that part.
How does that work? Did dying get you into the Ark?
Wow, you're definitely not from Theta. Let me guess, Omicron? Wasn't sure Catherine would be able to scan you guys. You're lucky. There was a lot of talk about this at Theta. The idea is, when you're activated in Ark, there's basically two of you, right? One human, one living scan in the Ark. You don't want your copy to survive you. You yourself want to survive on the Ark. If the human you dies before the scan is initiated, or closely after, you yourself would live on in the Ark. Amazing, right?
Aha.
Did Catherine put you up to this? Killing yourself?
Catherine Chun? No. I don't think you understand. She just did scans and put them into the Ark.
And made the Ark.
I hope I get to meet her soon so I can
Right.
apologize. She always got into trouble with Strohmeyer when someone killed themselves.
I think she's okay with it.
Where is everyone? I thought there would be like 40 or 50 people here.
I don't know. I'll let you know if I see anyone.
What do you mean Catherine would be okay with it? I mean, whatever. But so,
Is this what it's supposed to look like?
well, let's just keep
Robin.
on.
I'm not sure how to say this.
It's not the Ark.
This is
Yeah?
Not the Ark.
pretty amazing, right? I mean, the Ark.
Yeah, it's great. Catherine and the guys have really pulled through. They saved us all.
Uh-huh.
See you later.
Will do.
I'll be going now.
Let me know if you find anyone else.
You good?
I think so. I feel fine.
Okay, feels fine. So, Simon, Robin Bass got scanned.
I expected something different.
I'm sure you did. And was at least supposed to get into the Ark. But now she's a robot on the seafloor.
Where is everyone? I'm not the only one who got scanned.
Yeah. Curious point is, why are... So,
Hello?
okay. There's a couple of things here that I need to unpack before just... Could you, I'm gonna take a bit of a distance so you don't, you know, talk over my stuff here, but because I don't want to, you know, keep getting interrupted by her. So okay, so here's what that tells me. So number one, there's an idea apparently indeed that when you get copied as a brain scan, if you kill the original one, the human version, immediately after, then you will continue as the brain scan, much like I continued as the brain scan now as this diving suit Simon. Does that mean that my original one was killed? Wouldn't go that far. That sounds a bit... I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't fit that the original Simon just lived on in 2015 anyway, and I'm just a consciousness that just is here now. I don't see why that wouldn't work, because there's no reason to think that a copy brain scan would somehow need to be linked to the real one any later. I don't see why that would be the case. It's like copying the picture, and then you have two of the same picture, and it doesn't matter if the original picture is deleted or not. The copy still exists, and they both exist. You know, that's pretty basic stuff to me. So okay. So I'm not sure I share the kill the original idea here. But secondly, she mentioned something pretty important here. She mentioned that going into the Ark means to copy yourself onto it, as in much like I was copied to this diving suit body or such and so. So you're not transferring yourself into the Ark, you're copying yourself. Ergo, does that not mean that even if we get to the Ark, if me and Catherine get to the Ark, we're still not transferring ourselves into the Ark? We're copying ourselves into it, meaning, yes, a copy of us will survive, but the current consciousness of Simon, the diving suit Simon, would still exist parallel to that and stay here, while the copy assignment would go to the Ark. So I know I jumped to this consciousness from 2015, but is it equally possible then? That's my question. If we're trying to keep this in like my perspective, like what is my perspective then? Is it possible that when I copy myself again, my perspective will not shift into the copy? It'll stay as this one. So therefore, is it truly salvation to my consciousness? A copy of my consciousness will survive, then, if I get to do that, I think. But will I actually experience the salvation? Or is that a guarantee that I will always jump to the next copy, then? Is that what... That's... That's curious. But okay. I can't talk to you anymore, though. And sorry, I just had to stop and just explain. Oh, I could remove him or her from the light barnacle, which gives energy to. I would have to assume that if I pull the plug, she'll die. Well, the robot Simon. Goddamn, I forget the name now. Bass, Robin Bass will die if I pull the plug. I feel like I indeed had to do that to Azaro, at least in part, because I wouldn't have the power otherwise. Then I don't see a reason to do this here. Other than it's like a choice, I think. Like she thinks she's in the Ark, but she's actually not. So would I kill that robot just because I know the truth, and it's then my choice to not? She mentioned that she feels fine. I don't think she's in pain. She's a robot, so she doesn't really need more than electricity, and that's what she's getting already. It's very possible that she'll realize the truth at some point, though. That's just possible, not definitive, because she didn't. I guess she didn't know what the Ark would look like, so she thinks this is it. And she does already... There's the thing that she does know that... she does know that she's no longer technically human, because she thinks that she's in the Ark as a brain scan anyway, so the jump from that to being a robot isn't much, really. The jump that's coming is if she ever realizes that this is not the Ark, it's the normal bottom of the ocean. And then will she go crazy? And will she able to end her own life if she wants to? Ooh, that's a dilemma, man. Because I don't know if you share this notion, but I'm of the mind that a person should obviously, well, again, obviously is a bad word to use here. I'm of the mind that if a person is in like unsalvageable state of pain and suffering, that is not, not depression, but like physical ailments such that can't be dealt with, that sort of pain and suffering, then he or she should have the option to end it, euthanasia, as they say. It's not legal, I think, almost anywhere. There's a few places, I think, in Europe, but that's about it. At least in my neighborhoods. But like I wanna say it might have been okay in either Belgium or the Netherlands, but I'm not sure anymore. I might be talking out of my ass there, though. Don't quote me on that. But okay, so but she's not in pain, and she says she feels fine. There's the possibility that she'll learn the truth eventually, and that could cause a lot of problems, but that's an if. Taking a life of a sentient being in because of an if, I don't like that thought, really. I don't see an immediate reason to end it, and I don't feel like I am the authority to decide for other people whether or not their existence is worth living. And I can't ask her that now. So I'm thinking I should probably just let her be. It's a cruel fate, I think, but I'm not the one experiencing it, and I can't decide for her if that existence is worth existing for, you know. I feel like it would be a pretty what's the word? It I have this sense that it would be an arrogant move to choose for her if her life is worth living there. You know, especially since now, well, there's no hunger, I think, anymore, and well, she'll be alone. That's true, but still, this place is the kind of place where you need to like rethink your idea of what is good enough to live with, because the world is dead, or the planet, the surface. I don't even know if there's any more people left after Amy. So, and how long will she make it there? I don't know. Decades, maybe? At most. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm equipped with the knowledge to make that choice for her. I think I should let her be. And I'm not sure anyone is, really. Open. There you go. Sure. Just every button and lever. Just pull. Or not. Oh, okay. Now? Nope. Roll. And do I still move it? There we go. There we go. Please tell me it works without pulling the plug on Robin here. Okay. Ooh, an Omni-tool spot. Let's. Can you talk from that? No, it's just an opening of door. Or... Oh, it's just a lot of water. It's a really big airlock. Okay, sure. Well, here we go then. Lovely. But with that, I know I took some time with the philosophical ponderings, but I'm also all out of time for this episode. But I do hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. Really, really help. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.